What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Cincinnati and got the big win, 41-14. It was just another good matchup for us. They were very aggressive defensively, and we was able to take a lot of deep shots over the top. Our quarterback played really well. Everybody played well. Our defense played well. It was just a solid game for us across the board. And we're one step closer to winning our second straight Big East title. But we're going to take a break from the conference schedule, and we're going to take on Western Michigan. This was just not so much a throwaway game I added to the schedule, but I needed something for recruiting purposes because I knew this would be a good day to bring in a prospect. And we got one coming in today, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But I had no expectation of Western Michigan being this good. They're 24th in the country, and they're undefeated. They got a little bit more talent than we do. Looks like they throw the ball pretty well. But overall, their offense looks pretty solid, and their defense looks just as solid. So they're just having a great season, but so are we. So something's got to give. So this will be a really unique non-conference matchup. But before we take on Western Michigan, let's go to recruiting. As I mentioned, we are down to one more player, Charles Johnson, the four-star quarterback out of Texas, a killer arm. He is visiting today. His positive pitch is academics, and that's what we're going to pitch him. We're dumping all of our points into him. We got the positive pitch, so unless we just lose big time, I think we'll get his commitment, but I prefer to take care of business today and get the win regardless. So let's go ahead and take on Western Michigan. I think it was really cool that they ended up playing as well as they have been up to this point. So let's check out some uniforms. Let's see. This is their go-to away uniform. They don't have any alternates, so that's just what we'll go with, I guess. Let's check out and see. We are 46th in the country. They're 24th, but they have a center that is in trouble and a halfback out. That kind of tells me I think they're going to throw the ball even more. So I have no clue where their impact guys are. We will check that out here shortly. We have a clean bill of health finally, and we're back in the dome. I think we're close to selling out again. I think we are. We'll check that here very shortly. Yes, we have a sold out game in the Carrier Dome. It's about time. 6-2 versus 7-0. Perfect weather, as it should be in an indoor facility. Really excited about this. I have no clue what they run. I know we played against them at least a time or two in our Akron Dynasty. I already forgot what they done, but we'll know with real quick what they like to get into schematically. And here come both teams, and they're going to highlight a wide receiver. He's having a killer season. Our go-to guy, Dominic Myers, having a pretty good season himself. He's just breaking records left and right. The entire offense is kind of built around him, but they are picking Western Michigan to win, as expected. Let's go to the coin toss. I want the ball. Ooh, I get the ball first, but I think I want the ball in the second half. That's always my preference. I always like to dictate the middle of the game. Let's go to in-game strategy and see what we're dealing with. Starting off, quarterback, 80 overall, 56 speed, a bunch of pocket passers, so I'm not too worried about them running around, but this guy seems to be pretty solid. No impact guys. Their top guys out, but that's not a big drop-off for them. They got two guys right behind him that look to be just as good, honestly. But we'll see how much they run today. A decent fullback. He's balanced, but he's not very fast. I'm not too worried about him. And this is the kid they were looking at earlier. 82 overall, 85 speed, but he is an impact guy. He's really tall and just okay behind him, not a whole lot. This tells me overall they're probably going to throw the ball a little bit more than usual, as it should be according to those stats we looked at earlier. You look at the tight end, pretty good, 84 overall, but really slow, and he can't catch. He's just a pure blocker. You look at the offensive line, look at this, 91 overall left tackle, 76. Their center is out, and that is just an absolute massive drop-off. I wonder if I can remember. I don't do a lot of middle linebacker blitzing because I control the middle linebacker, and Tampa 2 is our main defense. But I may try to sneak some of that in or do more inward blitzing of some sort just to put that guy in a conflict. Either way, this is a bad situation for them right here. Then he got 68 at right guard and 72 at right tackle, so he's a true freshman. Actually, not a terrible pickup for him. But left tackle seems to be their strength there. Defensively, I don't have a clue what they run. 68 and 80 at the edge, 84, then 76, 76 up the middle. Linebackers, 68. Impact middle linebacker looks really, really good. Well, I think this is like the third straight game we have went up against an impact middle linebacker. And the guy behind him looks pretty decent too. They may run a 3-4. They got several linebackers here. Right outside linebacker, 88 overall. Wow, they got 2 impact linebackers. Then you go to corner, 84, then 78. So their top 2 corners look pretty solid. You go to free safety, 78, and then strong safety at 80 with 88 speed. True freshman kicker, not very good, and just an average punter. All right. Should be very interesting. They have an impact guy on the right side. I'm going to kick it to the other side if I can. Good job there. And we're off and running. Like to get a solid win today, but this is going to be an interesting matchup. So I'm going to just play a ton of zone because I'm just expecting a lot of passing. I want this quarterback to make tight throws, hard throws in tight windows. Now let me go and play action. Sack out of the gate. Nice. I'm glad I spread out my defensive line for that. Man came through on that other side. Get an instant sack. I don't have the corners to go dime, so we'll just stay in nickel, even them going 5 wide here. I've got the middle of the field. At least I think I do. Make a tackle, somebody. He broke 2 tackles. Now they're close to getting a first down. It's 3rd and 1. They're going that. I'll still stay in zone. It says they were going. It said they was going 4 wide. Go back and read that. Did I read that incorrectly? Look, it says 4 wide receiver, 1 running back. But they went to a goal line package. That makes more sense. Does that looked really weird to me when that happened? I'm pretty sure it said 4 wide and then went straight to goal line. I hate when the game does that. Doesn't do it often. Wow, what a killer throw. Play action. Nobody was over there, just a wheel route. Right where it needed to be. Wow, big play. Let's go back to 4-3. I'm going to do an under front. Play action again. Nowhere to go. Close to a sack. I'm going to go back to nickel since they're spreading us out again, apparently. I'm going to crunch. Let's spread them out. Wow, we are really struggling on those wheel routes. That looked like another wheel route to me, and he had time to throw it, and he was open. I wonder if it's one of those plays that I updated a while back ago. Oh, well, so they are moving the ball pretty easily at the moment. Let's do this. Going over here. Ooh, huge play. Touchback, strong safety, freshman, massive play right there. Look at this. Wow. I for sure thought they was going to score a touchdown here, but he just threw it. Just didn't see him, I guess. Fine by me. So I thought it was a good idea to just stay in the end zone to get the touchback. All right, let's make a couple of adjustments. I need to make that adjustment. I need to make this adjustment, and I need to make this adjustment. Let's stick with this one. Let's go Y screen. One of the best football players you're going to see on the field today is looks like they put their outside linebackers on the edge. We're going to go to somebody on the left. Cover 2. Catch to you-know-who, Meyer. And their corner is hurt, injured his hand. Let's see how serious that is. Let's go flanker screen. Yeah, he'll go down as the best one ever. At least one of the best season ever. Almost super close to a first. 1st and 10. Just enough. Not bad. I want to try. I'm going to go trips attack. And they're going zone. So we'll stick with this. I've got some audibles for those double screens I want to use, but they're going zone, so we'll just stick with this. We'll go to Massey. Just not a whole lot there. Second and 9. We'll go tunnel screen. So their corners out for the game. That helps. Now their corners are not as good. Cover 0. Had to go over the top to tight end. Sanders with a killer catch. Nice. I was fixing to get sacked. I had to roll to the right a little bit. You go back and look at this. If I hadn't rolled out, that would have been an easy sack for them. But our freshman tight end Sanders is really killing it. He had his best game by far in the last game. This could be a really good thumbnail right here. We'll do something like that. Let me go ahead and get that while I'm here. Awesome play. Wow. So where are we? We're on the right hash. Let's go stick. Huge play. So they're going to keep those two linebackers out there all game, and I don't blame them. Break attack. That's a face mask. Oh, you got to call it. We got, what, 3 yards on that one? Man, we got 4. Let's try a tunnel screen. We'll go back to Meyer. Ooh, what? Shoo, that was really bad. That could have been a pick 6. That dude came right on through. He must have been blitzing. Oh, my gosh. That could have been an absolute nightmare. So where are we? 3rd and 4. I'm going to go for now. This may be 2-down territory for me, so let me go quick slants. And they're blitzing some dudes. They're doing that. I'm going to bring this guy over. And we'll go to Massey, get a first down. So now we're on the 15. I think I'm going to try to do a corner route to Meyer. We're going to go linebacker attack. Looks like we're not going to be able to go to him on this one. We'll either go to Sanders or Massey. He's not open. We'll have to go over here. Not a whole lot, but about 5 yards. Not bad. I'm going to go back to spread, and we're going to go screen. We need a couple blocks on the right side. Let's bring this guy over. Maybe he can help a little bit. I don't like that dude just sitting over there, but we'll come over here. Just block for me. It could have been better. That makes it what? 3rd and 4. Let's go stick from wing tight end. And they're going man, thankfully. Hopefully we can get a first down to Meyer. It'll be interesting. The throw has to be pretty accurate here. Terrible. Awful throw by Westerman. I got to kick the field goal. Westerman just overshot that out route. Hopefully I can make this. Come over here. And I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Golly, Al. I hit the button too late. Oh, gosh. I hate kicking in this game sometimes. It's so hard. You got to have a really good kicker to overcome your weaknesses, and that's just a bad throw. So that was a wasted opportunity. I just fumbled the kick. It was just a botch. So we got to get over it. Absolute chip shot, and I blew it. Let's do this. Look at that. These wheel routes are killing us. That's another wheel route we're just getting annihilated by. And they're going to get another 15 yards. So now they're on the 41, just like that. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Our front 4 needs to get to that quarterback quick. He's eating us alive at the moment. Let's do this under front. Just 6 points. We're close to it. Who do I defend? That's a perfect play call against my middle linebacker. They ran the hitch and the post. I'm pretty sure that was deep outs right there from ace slot. I can't defend both of them. I guess I should have stayed back. And just like that, they're fixing to score on us. Unless we can get lucky, maybe get another turnover. Oh, just bad turn of events. So now they're right back where they started. See, we're getting bad luck here. That should have been a surefire interception, and we just can't make the catch. How many times has that happened to us this year? At middle linebacker with Johnson. He just can't make a catch. I've tried. It just ain't working for whatever reason. I got to shade back over to the middle of the field. See, that's another opportunity right there. I had another chance for an interception. He just can't make the catch. I'm going to try zone blitz. Maybe he'll throw quick and make a bad throw or something. I'm going to flip this. Do something like this. If we can hold him to a field goal, that would be incredible. Good stop, Fields. All right, so we're going to force the field goal. So it's a defensive battle so far. Quarter's about over with, but surely this kicker can make this. I know I couldn't. For whatever reason, I just couldn't hit the buttons correctly. So now they're up 3. So let's get back on offense and see if we can actually put some points on the board. I'm going to give this one a chance. We need a good block or two on the left side. And did not get it. Left hash. We'll go flanker screen. I'm going to go right back to Meyer. They shade everybody and their brother to the left side. And what do you do? I guess it wasn't a good throw. Oh, that's terrible. So where are we? Let's do the other one. Actually, I'm going to go back to quick slants. This is another screen, more or less. They're going dime, though. I don't know how helpful this will be. I'm going to bring this guy over. Maybe he can bump into that linebacker. And he did a little bit. We're going to get a first down. Good job, Massey. 3 seconds. Let's just stay here and go stick. Looks like this is going to be the Massey show today. He's getting a lot of touches. All right. End of the first quarter, it could have been a lot. I don't know. It was just iffy, just kind of right down the middle. We just couldn't convert when we needed to. Let's see if we can have a better second quarter. Cover 1. Good catch by Meyer. 2nd and 3. I'm going to go back to flanker screen. Again, I'm just trying to force feed it to Meyer. But we need decent throws. Get up the field. Can he get the first? Nope. Face mask. Oh, you got to call it. They didn't call it. 3rd and 2. I may try. I may just go back to quick slants again. I feel pretty safe with it. Let's try it. And they're going man dime again. Again, this is just like another screen for me. Dang it! Dang it! Perfect defense. I'm gonna go for it. I just feel like we just got to go for it. This may be really dumb, but I feel like this is what we got to do. All right, this is going to be on Meyer and Westerman. There you go, first down. I just felt we had to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go stretch. And they're going man, but they're going nickel. I think I may just leave it. We'll have to go over here. Yeah, just nothing open, really. They had perfect coverage on that one. Let's go tunnel screen. We'll go to somebody on the right. Have to go back to Massey, apparently. Just don't fumble it. I'm going to go 5 wide. Let's go Y screen. This is going to go to Sanders. Hopefully nothing goofy happens here. Get up the field. Tight end. First down. Great play right there. This is what you're supposed to get. Good blocking by both wide receivers right here, 1 and 2. That's how you can get that extra yardage for the tight end to get a first down. Great play, everybody. So that makes it what? Right hash. I'm going to go right here. We're going to go stick again. For a good chance we'll have to go to somebody on the right. He's not open. Just didn't get much out of that one. I hate, it always feels like he gets stuck on that route. I don't know what it is. Let's go screen. He just can't catch it in stride and go. I think I may leave that as is. Get another block for me. Ah, dang it. So that makes it what? 3rd and 5. Let's go stick again. Back to zone. So we got to go over here to the right. So I don't know about this. Terrible throw. Awful. Westerman, what are you doing? Just a terrible throw. He had to come back for it. Golly. So I don't know if I can make this kick. It's 4. I don't think I'm going to go for it. I'm not going for that kick. I don't trust myself to make, and they're going zone here. Golly. I'm calling a timeout. I just don't like that at all. We'll try the field goal. Let's just try it. And if I miss it, then I'll just skip field goals altogether today. We're just struggling. I think this will go through. Barely. All right. So we've tied it. 3-3. Barn burner. Let's get back on defense, see what we can do there. Not a good kick. This is going to the other guy. Dang it. So my special teams has been awful today. It's just a complete wreck. And I just got destroyed. All right, defense. Let's see if you can help us out. No more wheel routes. They're killing my Tampa 2. But I need my front 4. Somebody up front needs to get to the quarterback quickly to help us out here. Ah, missed it. I was too far ahead, and they're going to get 9 yards out of that. We're going up against a decent team. They're just making plays at the moment. We'll go here. It said they was going 3 wide. That's why I went nickel. And now they're going to get a huge game from their fullback. Please fumble it. Easy gain there. Let's do some blitzing at him. They finally decided to do a hanging tight end. At least they say they're going to. Let's do this. Get a tackle, and they're going to call face mask. Ooh, they didn't. Thank you. And so they're calling a timeout. I'm going to do another zone blitz. We'll do it from nickel this time. I'm going to do it like this. Please do not run to the left. All of our pressure's coming to the right side. Oh, you got to be kidding. Another first down. Look, I even had my hand up. To swat it down. Just couldn't get there in time. Well, this quarterback is just playing really well. The score doesn't look good, but I think he's doing an incredible job. And he's not even an impact guy. Want to get about 6 yards there. They're just picking us apart. They're just doing a little west coasting and then throwing those wheel routes at us. The boot. And look at that clock. It's just flying by. It's stopped now finally. Let's do this. Play action. This ain't good. Make a play. Wow. True freshman, baby. 2 interceptions. I was not expecting him to get 2 picks today, and he's got 2 in the first half. An incredible play. He's our MVP on the day. I'm going to have to get a thumbnail for him. He's earned it. He was feeling the heat. So that under front that I done made all the difference in the world, and the other blitzer, Horn, came through to put pressure right there. This will be a really good thumbnail. Something like this will be really good. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Oh my gosh, an incredible play. So where are we? We're in the middle of the, no, we're on the right hash. A minute 25. Let's see how the couple of these screens. Oh, shoot. We're on the 3. I completely forgot about that. I thought we was like on the 20. Oh my, I completely misjudged that. For some reason, I thought that was a touchback. My bad. Okay. Let's get over that. So we got much further down the field we need to go. Let's go to Meyer. See, they're double teaming him, so we got no choice there. I'm going to have Spencer go over the top just in case. They're doing that in cover 0. Get it, Spencer. Get it. Ah, killer play. 6 points. You got to take him over when you need to. Oh, my gosh. Whoo. It wasn't a very good throw. That defender, I think that was the free safety, done a really good job on that one. I had to take Spencer over just to get around the guy. Like that. And boom, just go and get it. Play of the game right there. Just busted that one wide open. So we got our first touchdown of the day. And we're about done with the first half. So let's kick an extra point. Oh, man, good adjustment. Good last second thought of getting another go route somewhere because they double teamed my other one. And they happen to go cover 0. Let me go over here. Let's see what happens on this one. So there's plenty of time for them to do something before the half ends. This one's coming back. This should help. Now, we got 2 timeouts left. I had to waste a timeout earlier. We'll definitely accept that. Let's go Tampa 2. Let's go defense. You're having a really good game so far. We need one more stop before we head to the locker room. Run. Get around. Attaboy, Al. He's going to pick up decent yardage. So Fields is hurt. Injured his head. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Maybe it's just a migraine or something. I have to go nickel, but we're kind of hurting at corner now, as you notice. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. And they're running clock. I'm actually okay with that, honestly. And, oh, they're going to pass it. That's fine. Intercept that. That should have been picked. Oh, my gosh. We're just so many chances to get interceptions. Let's go Tampa 2. They may actually run this one. I'm going to just do it. Let's do this. Ah, he got around it. First down, and now they're going to call a timeout and try to make something of it. They're going to hurry it up, aren't they? Ooh, they're not going to. Okay, good deal. They're not going to. So Fields is back. That was quick. I didn't see it. I guess it was a false start. That clock should keep running too, I would imagine. So let's go back to Tampa 2. I think they're ready to go to that locker room. They're not in a big hurry or anything, it seems. Yeah, they're not even going to snap the ball. All right, so that was an interesting first half. We're not even 30 minutes into the video. We're already through the first half. So this may be a real quick one unless the second half becomes real crazy. But they're going to go do something here. Killer hit. And that is the end of the first half officially. We're up 10-3. It's a defensive battle. Go to stats. 171 to our 226. So we're moving the ball pretty well. Our passing, 22 at 24. But you got to remember, 98% of our passing attack is really simple throws to something that our quarterback can handle. And it's working good. He's got 226 yards there. But we're not doing good at all on third down. They're having a really good day so far. It's 66%. What's keeping us ahead is the 2 turnovers for Western Michigan. So Westerman, 22 at 24, 226 and 1 touchdown. That's good. No interceptions. We haven't run the ball actually once, not a single time. Receiving, Massey is leading in receptions, but Myers right behind him. But you look at the yards, Spencer is leading that, and that was all off that one catch, an 83-yarder. But Massey was 66, Sanders for 45. Meyer only has 32 yards. He's not getting any breakaways. He's not breaking any tackles or anything. Hopefully that'll change in the second half. The 1 touchdown again to Spencer. Defensively, coach is leading in tackles. I'm not a big fan of that. No secondary player ever needs to really lead in tackles. You always like to see your linebackers or maybe somebody on your defensive line do that. Either way, tackles for loss, Townsend, Ford, and Mann with 1 apiece. Sacks 1 by Mann. That was our first play of the game, if I'm not mistaken. And 2 huge interceptions. Our MVP so far, Marcel Waters. He's starting to grow up a little bit at strong safety. Let's get the ball back. Go right down the field, score a touchdown, and try to stretch the lead. Can we get a block right here? Somebody, nope, nobody blocked. Can barely get to the 25. Right hash. Let's go screen. Even when you spread out like that, they still put their 2 linebackers out there. You can't really blame them, honestly. They need to be on the field at all times. Somebody block for me. Get about 4 or 5 yards there. Not bad. I'm going to go stick from wing tight end. Let's see what happens here. Cover 1. Killer catch, first down. So their corners over there, they're just making good tackles. They're not letting him break free or anything. Good play there, though. I'm going to go here. We're going to go flanker screen. We're going to go right back to Meyer. Not a big fan of that shift. Terrible play. Terrible, terrible. Another terrible throw by Westerman. He had to come back for it. Had to jump for it. It was just all kinds of awful. So we're on the left hash. We can try quick slants again. This time we're going zone. Let's see what happens here. Have to go over. Watch out. Just nobody was open. That's perfect defense. Nothing open over the middle. I was thinking about going to Meyer, but they went cover 3. I just didn't know if it was a good idea or not. And then they had an impact guy sitting right there. So either way, just a perfect call on them. So it's 3rd and long. We're going to have to go scissors in for the first time today. Thankfully, they're going man. We're going to try to go to Meyer. We're going to bring Sanders over. Isolate him. And he drops it. He just dropped it. So Meyer's just having a bad day. That's 2 drops on him. That's on him. Highly catchable. That's on you, son. You got to play better. You're our best player. You got to step up. So we got to punt it because our best player ain't playing well. Not a very good kick. Just fair catch it. Yeah, just don't return it. So let's get on defense. See if we can get the ball back. I'm going to go try another zone blitz. Let's do this. We're going to bring all of our pressure to one side. Just see how they handle it. Normally we do it on either side. Intercept that. Wow. Wow. I just want perfect throw. It just perfect. Great quarterback. I know he's thrown 2 interceptions, but man, I think he's made some really good throws today as well. It said they was going 1 tight end. That's why I call this blitz. And they're throwing 2. God, quit doing that. Look at this. Just complete destruction. Thank the Lord they don't have an impact halfback, or we'd get beat easily. Nobody got any penetration up front. Look at this. Nobody shed a block on that one. Not a single person. Awful. I got to get better players up front. Just nobody's really stepping up this year in that unit. So let's see what happens here. Toss play. And now he's just breaking tackles left and right. What's the deal? What's the deal? What was that? That made no sense whatsoever. That was like a forced touchdown. That's just complete nonsense. Both of my safeties just looked at it. Did that make any sense to you whatsoever? I haven't seen our defense look that bad all year, and everybody just pooped the bed on that one. He either ran through somebody or just ran around him and nobody even attempted the tackle. It was just, I don't understand it. That boggles my mind that I play like that. That felt forced, but whatever. All right, let's get on offense. Let's try to get the touchdown back. So this quarter's been a disaster so far, but it's not over with yet. Just a rough game. Nobody blocked that dude. Par for the course. Let's go. Let's go stick. They're going zone. We'll go to somebody on the right. Get some yards to Bennett. Not bad. Going to pick up 8 or so. I'm going to go. There's a play from, where's it at? Wheel special. They're going man. Don't know who's on who. But they're going cover 2. Shoo! Almost got sacked. My left tackle got destroyed. I had to get the ball off quick. Thank you, Meyer, for stepping up on that play. Let's just stay in this formation. Let's go tunnel screen. And they're going nickel. This may make things a little bit easier. We'll have to go to Massey. Yeah, I think they was going cover 1 on that one. Get a first down. Let's go back to screen. Back to zone. So Massey again. Please get a block or 2 on the right. Not a bad block. Good job. We'll take that any day of the week. Get 8 yards on that one. 2nd and 1. Let's go stick. Back to zone they go again. So they're just going to zone us to death every time I call stick. Tight end, wide open. First down. Good play there. Let's call another screen. This time we can maybe go to the left side. They're double teaming green. Cover 0. Had to throw it over the top. Oh, just good defense. I had to get it off quickly. They blitzed with their impact linebacker. I had to take him over because the corner was in front of him. I felt like he had no chance. I tried to get around it, but just a good play by the defender. 2nd and 10. Let's go right back to stick. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34. Double teaming him again. Going cover 1. Makes my decision a little bit easier. Meyer with a good gain. 3rd and 3. We can try slants again. And this will be interesting right here. Let's see what happens. He's not open. Terrible throw. Dang it. He didn't get it. I'm going to go for it. Again, I don't trust our kicking. So I'm going to go halfback direct. Hopefully this is a good idea. See, they're going... The orange with 4 receivers. They snap it to the back. Just terrible. I knew they was going to stop that. I knew it. And it's just awful. It's just not our day. We're just struggling. And this team, honestly, talent-wise, is no different than anybody else in our conference, but for whatever reason, we can't do anything right today. And I don't understand it, but we got to keep playing. Just awful. So there you go. Halfback direct. It's not cheese like everybody else thinks it may be. All right, let's try another zone blitz. Our poor offense is complete. Another average today. Below average. Just bad. We just can't convert. There you go. You ain't getting past me. So 3rd and long. We got to get a stop here. Can we get a stop somehow? We're 1 for 6 on 3rd down today. That's pitiful. I'm sorry, but it's a good bad day for offense when you got that number. We need a stop right here. Good. I thought he was going to catch that. So we're going to force the punt. So we are going to mitigate that turnover on downs. So I'm going to try my best to score here if I can. I just don't trust my kicking, especially from I just don't trust it. I feel like we just had to go for it there. Just there we go. Harley, go! Play of the game! Please no flags. Please no flags. Woo! Stiff arm city. Saved it right there. What a play. Go back and look at it. So at this point, I'm thinking, I just hope for the best. Don't fumble it, but we got a stiff arm. Get off of me. And that was all she wrote after that. Shoo, great play. Harley, that's what, his third or fourth on the year. Just a great play right there. Let's go ahead and get that thumbnail while we're here. Oh my gosh. I still think it probably needs to go to Waters, our strong safety. Wow. All right. So we're back with the lead. And I completely botched that kick. It better went in. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a bad day for me, special teams wise. We had a great game the previous one. I was making field goals. I was consistent with my kickoffs. Today's been exact opposite. This one's a decent one. Let's see if our defense can stop them again. Make a tackle, somebody. I'm going to try another zone blitz. So my Johnson's not even out there for whatever reason. I guess he's just taking a break. We got Butler in there now. Make a tackle. He drops it. How does it feel? We've already had a few drops ourselves today. 2nd and 10. I'm going to do a zone blitz from nickel. Butler's still out there. Let's do this. Let's see how they handle the extra pressure on the right side. Just nowhere to go on that one, so it's going to be 3rd and long. I want to try basic Tampa 2. And Butler's still out there. Wow, is Johnson really that gassed? I guess so. Pump up the crowd. Nobody seems to be really excited about what's going on. Intercept that, coach. Killer hit. Golly. He doesn't go for interceptions, but he will sure make sure that you are not going to be able to make that catch. Absolutely destroy that kid. Go back and look at that. Look at this. Boom. Oh, go. Oh, my gosh. This could be a really good thumbnail, too, if I can. That would be a pretty good one right there, maybe. Or have him do something like this. Oh, my gosh. Incredible play. I wish I can get a good thumbnail of that, but I don't think that's going to look too good. Something like this, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to back out. I don't like any of that. Either way. All right, so where are we? We are going to punt it. We are on the 25. I couldn't get a good angle on that one. All right. Can we somehow get a 2-score lead? Perfect opportunity to do so. Kick it to the right. Thank you. Get a block on the left. Thank you. Go, Harley. Get your second one on the day, Harley. Get your second one on the day, Harley. Number 9 going in for 6. Yes. Now this game is feeling a little bit better. Whew. He's got 2 in the same quarter. Terrible view. Okay, they finally make it look better. He may be up for a special teams award. Best returner. That's at least his 4th on the season. I wish we could get that same type of progress on kickoffs, but that's neither here nor there. So now we're up 2 scores. Our defense keeps doing their thing, then I think we'll win. Half of our touchdowns, half of our points have come off special teams. It's just been one of those days on offense where it's just been kind of a struggle, but thankfully we were able to score in different ways. Into the 3rd quarter, a wild one. Just crazy 3rd quarter. So let's see if we can finish strong. Head into the 4th. I'm going to go here. I'm going to flip this. Halfback dive. Thankfully, the weak side defensive end came around to make the tackle. Let's go Tampa 2 from here. I'm going to go here. Actually, let's spread out. Halfback dive up the gut, but there he goes. I'm glad I spread out like I did. So there's Peterson with 2 good tackles. Back to back. Let's call the same thing. 3rd and long. Get a stop here. Get the ball back. Score one more time, and let's put this thing to bed. Let's spread back out again. Intercept that. Just get a tackle. Add a kid. He threw that one really quick for whatever reason. I don't know if he was feeling the heat. So we score here. It makes it look like it was a blowout of kind of somewhat proportions. But as we all know, this has been a tight game throughout since the beginning. But look at this kid. We're going to get number 3. Get a block for him. Get a block for him. Go, son. Go. Ah. I thought he was going to get number 3. That would have been hilarious. Okay, let's relax. I'm going to go. Let me just look here. Let's go wide receiver deep post. This play, I think Westerman can handle. Let's see if he can. He's not open. We'll go to our tight end. Get up the field. He's got stuck on the route. But at least true freshman tight end Smith got to touch the ball today. So I'll try to keep that play in mind for the rest of the season. Let's go tunnel screen. We're going to go to Meyer on this one. High snap. Break a tackle. Juke. 6 points. Thank you for showing up today. That's all it took, that play right there. So there is Meyer. He broke the career receiving touchdowns. I guess that's what that was, for 24. That's his first broken tackle all day, or the only one that I can remember. And now I feel like we got this game in hand. 4 minutes to go. We're up 3 scores. Let's kick an extra point, get back on defense, continue what we're doing there. So we've been very fortunate this season. I don't remember the last time we faced an impact halfback. As we all know, stopping the run in this game is just really challenging, especially with an impact halfback. And we just haven't seen it. With this team, I just don't remember the last one. Probably one of the 2 losses we had earlier in the year. We still got a couple more games left, so we still may see it. But we're just getting good matchups, for me personally. I'm going to go nickel, Tampa 2. Now everybody's feeling pretty good about themselves. So let's just see what we can do here. Johnson's back in there. Nobody open there. Just not a very good throw by the quarterback. Threw it at his feet. We'll go Tampa 2 from 4-3. Where were those wheel routes from earlier? Keep throwing those. Man, we had no way of stopping them. They had 3 big shot plays with those. Intercept that. Good catch. Good catch, yeah. It was a matter of time for that dude was going to step up and make a play. That's a bad matchup. Freshman on an impact receiver like that. Could have been doing that a lot more today. Will be interesting if they get a score here. That'll get them back down to 2 scores. Oh, I still made the catch. I tried my best. So you saw what happened here. I had 2 guys to defend an angle route, and I had to come over and try to defend that post, and I just couldn't get there in time. Good play on their part. That's the best way, for me, in my opinion, to attack cover 2. Well, there's a lot of different ways to do it. But for somebody like me who's controlling middle linebacker all the time, put 2 guys around me to defend. I don't know what happened there, but that was a bad play by Horn. He just whiffed it. So now they're just going right down the field and scoring here, or getting close to it. Unless maybe we can get another stop in the red zone. We've had a couple of them today. Let's see what they do here. Wow, another catch. This shows you what this offense can look like. This drive right here is a perfect example. They're just going right down the field and just destroying our secondary. I'm going to go man lock on this one. I forgot to put coach in there. They're going with the tight end around play. He's going to get in it because he's an impact guy. Look at that. He's still going to get, I told you, impact guy. He was going to find a way. He's a wide receiver, but playing like Herschel Walker on that play. Look at that. Somehow he still gets in. Whatever. All right. I'm going to get coach in there. Let's go field goal block. So now we're just back down the 2-score lead. I'm going to start probably running a little clock, but still run the offense. And that's the only change we'll make, because now we need to start thinking about the clock. You just saw what they can do when they execute properly. They go right down the field and just score on you like in 4 plays. Just get down, McAfee. I'm going to go stick. Let's see if we can throw a lot but still run clock at the same time. We got to make some completions to do it. And that's not going to do it. Westerman, that's awful. He overshot it. Look at this play. He's wide open, and he just missed it. He just missed it. It's a miracle he hasn't done that much all season, throwing a route like that. He's usually pretty accurate on that little hitch. And just like that, here they come. They're only down 2 scores. They're at midfield. Going to get a couple yards there. Now I got to start thinking about maybe running the ball a little bit, the run clock. I mean, or just don't bother with that particular route. Just go straight to my wheel if needed. Get a first down there or close to it. 3rd and 1. They're going just basic 2. Are they going to go goal line here? It said 2 wide receivers. I'm not going to waste a timeout on it. It's not worth it. And they're going with that wide receiver reverse again. I just wasn't going to do it. Now they're going to go hurry up. This should be interesting. And he still makes the catch. Like he's triple teamed. He's triple teamed. He's quadruple teamed, and he still makes the catch. So this game just took a left turn all of a sudden. Like just all of a sudden we can't do anything right. It just makes no sense. Oh my gosh. I told you the game wasn't over with. All they had to do is make a couple plays here and there. And look at that. Go to the same guy. He's been the better receiver today. He's been playing better than Meyer. And just like that, they're down a touchdown. Incredible. Where did all this come from? It's just like all of a sudden, they just make every single catch with ease. They finally decided, hey, let's go to our best player. And just like that, there went that great lead we had. It was like less than 2 minutes ago, we were up 3 scores. Now we're only up 1. So it's up to Westerman to not make goofy throws. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can step up and play better. Good job, Harley. Get it past the 30-yard line. I'm going to go tunnel screen. Needless to say, this is a big game. Well, it's non-conference, but still, it's still tight and whatnot. They're going cover 0. Get it, tight end. Oh, interception. Shh. I thought my tight end beat him, but the corner or the safety got around him. The safety got around him. We're very fortunate that wasn't an interception. Oh my gosh. And the clock stopped. Insane.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
All right. 2nd and 10. We're going to go to Meyer. Get up the field. Get up the field. 3rd and 3, and they call the timeouts. I can't do the screen. I don't trust it to get the 3 yards. The reason why I'm calling quick slants is because it's got better zone beaters. It's got multiple. And see here, they're going zone. And they call the timeout on it. And he drops it. Why did you drop it? How many have we had today? Another drop. A perfect throw, and he drops it. If we lose, it's just because we just didn't play well. It's very simple. It just drops here, just broken tackles, just making bad plays, a bad throw for an interception. That play summed up just kind of how the game's been today. Just another drop pass, and we bumped into him. Thank the Lord they didn't call a flag there. We're falling apart. And I hate it. I wish they could figure out why they're falling apart, but we just can't make plays all of a sudden. Somebody's going to have to step up. Intercept that. Thank you, Fields. Game over. Thank you, 15. Thank you. That's all I asked. Somebody step up for us, and there he went right there. Wow. Pick 6. What a goofy game. Frustrating. Play of the game right there. I for sure thought they was going to go right down the field to get another easy touchdown, and it was going to be just high-end, last-minute, crazy stuff. Turns out it's going to be high-end, last 2-minute crazy stuff. So now we're back up to 2. Let's get back on defense, see what happens here. So that's the quarterback's 3rd interception. I wonder if they're going to bench him. Sometimes they bench him after 3, definitely after 4. I can't imagine him benching him now. He's played too good in other spots. Let's try a zone blitz. Oh my gosh, what a goofy game it's been. Let's go here. Good job, Al. I think I hit him when he tried to catch it. 2nd and 10. Let's try another zone blitz. My hat's off to Western Michigan. They got a pretty nifty little passing attack. Intercept that. Ah, good catch. Coach couldn't get there in time. And now here they come. So now I got Butler out there. For whatever, Johnson's tired again. Up the guts, and I went the wrong way. Just another killer. Golly. That dude is going to just hurt somebody one day. But they got the first down, so here they come. They'll probably call the same thing again. Plug a hole. Atta kid. Way to go, pal. I'm not going to call a timeout. I'm going to let them call the same thing over and over. I just can't get around him, but there we go. Pal with another tackle. Now we're going to go Tampa 2. 38-24. Now our 3rd string middle linebacker's out there, and I don't even think he's a middle linebacker, to be honest. Oh, my killer. I tried. I couldn't get over there in time. You saw me trail that post. I just couldn't do it. I tried. Just not fast enough. So watch them score right here. Hey, this game is not over with. They may get an onside kick or something and get the ball right back. So Johnson's back in there. Make a tackle. Say another 5 yards. How many yards has this quarterback got? I feel like he's just ripping us apart. He's either making killer plays or throwing interceptions. This may be another dive. Nope, they're going to pass it. Intercept that. Overshot it. 3rd and 3. Somebody in the front 4, please step up. Anybody. Huge play right here. Atta kid. Good job, everybody. So now it's 4th and 3. That was McAfee. I guess is going to get the credit on that one. Yep. And they're going to go for it, which is obvious. All right, this is the game, more or less. Right here. I'm going to spread out. I can't imagine them running it. Would be hilarious if they did. So Johnson's still not out there. I guess he's still passed out. Out of bounds. All right, so we're on the 6. Here's the key. I'm going to spread out and go. I hope this will work. Let's go halfback dive. They got 1 timeout left. I'm just trying to get some yards. See, they're going to double. Look at those 2 impact guys coming through. We're going to have to go to the outside, though. Massey with a killer play. First down, game over. Oh, and he's hurt. Massey injured his leg. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. Please don't let that be serious. I just try to run the ball, to run clock, and get out of our end zone. Ended up being a killer play for Massey. Good block. Look at my left tackle right here. Look at this killer block right here. Just destroys that defensive end. And we're going to get a first down, but he injures his leg. We don't really have much behind him. No offense to whoever else is behind him. So they're out of timeouts. Let's just go and take a knee the rest of the way. And let's end this thing. So the final score, we win by 14, but it feels like we won by 2. Such a tight game throughout. Wow, what a great, entertaining game. And Massey's out 4 weeks. Oh, pulled groin. So he's out for the rest of the regular season. I think we got a bye week in there, so he's going to miss he'll definitely miss those last 2 games. We don't have a bowl game, or a conference game title. We don't have to worry about that. So we got the win, but we got sacrificed in the process. On the last legit play, poor Massey injured his leg. Pulled groin. Now, you know that feels good. So that price has got to step up, I guess. Let's go check out some stats. 438 to our 339. Look at their offense. Their offense killed it today. They just struggled to get in the end zone a couple times because they had a couple of those deep ball interceptions. One of them was close to the end zone and such. But both passing attacks were stellar. They had over 100 yards rushing. I'm here to tell you, this is the best offense we've faced all year, besides, I guess, those 2 ranked teams we played. But either way, just a good job by their part on that side of the ball. They were a lot better on third down. We were 14% today. That is unacceptable. That's just awful. We were very fortunate to win with that stat right there. But they had 3 turnovers. That's the only reason, honestly, why we won. They turned the ball over more. You got to protect the ball. So Westerman, 36 of 43, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 interception. Just a bad throw on that little hitch or on the stick. Running the ball, Massey, grand total of 11 yards, and he got hurt on the play. I feel bad for the kid because he had a really good day receiving, too. You look at receiving, Meyer ended up with 14 receptions, ended up with 91 yards, but Massey had 13 receptions, 93 yards. Spencer had 87 yards. Sanders had 51. Just a pretty solid day overall, other than we had some drops. If you go over here, there was, 3 drops, some critical ones, too. It just wasn't one of Meyer's best days, and he still had 91 yards and a touchdown. That tells you anything. Defensively, our star free safety freshman phenom led in tackles, which I hate. I hate that he had to get that many tackles today, but he had 9. Tackles for loss, a bunch with 1 apiece. You go to sacks, 1 by man at the beginning of the game, and then Waters had the 2 big interceptions, and Fields had 1 as well. You go to the box score. So they won the first quarter. We won the second. We won the third, and it was tied in the fourth. Great game. Very entertaining. Stressful in parts, but still very entertaining. They would win our conference if they would came in here. Let's see. Let's sim the rest of the week. So, again, I think we got a bye week coming up. We also have a chance for a commitment right here. Fingers crossed. Is the quarterback going to commit? I think he will. That's just my guess. If he doesn't, then I don't know what else we can do. We've got everything on our side. And there you go. Charles Johnson, maybe our day 1 starter next year. We'll just see how that goes. But he has the perfect arm, A+ across the board. Really excited about that. Don't worry about the potential or the discipline. That changes. It's like a glitch in this game. You can never pay attention to potential and discipline for in-season recruits. It just goes up automatically for whatever reason. So we're excited to have him. And now we're officially done with recruiting, but we got 2 games left. South Florida's coming up. Then we got the bye. So when it comes to Massey, he's 3-2-1. So he's going to miss the rest of the regular season. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get around that. He is half of our passing attack, if you think about it. So it's something for me to think about. We'll deal with it. I'll do some scouting and on our team, and we'll figure it out. But let's go over to Top 25 for the week. So Florida State, Purdue, Mississippi State, Florida over Georgia. Then we got Auburn, UCLA, Texas A&M, Oklahoma winning. Then you got Ohio State, Michigan State over Michigan, Miami, Louisiana Tech won. They're undefeated, or at least I think they were. Oh, they're 6-1. Then you got Cal, USC, Texas, Nebraska, Iowa State, and then Virginia Tech over Boston College. So like we just saw, recruiting is done. We've had a fantastic in-season recruiting haul. 2 big-time quarterbacks. Really excited to have them. A 5-star halfback who'll start next year. No offense to Massey, but this guy has to be better. Has to be. And then we got a day 1 starter, John Lawrence. I can't wait to see him on the field as well. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. USC, NC State, Miami, Ohio State, Texas, so on and so forth. You go to top 25 polls, we just beat a ranked team. I'd like to think that would help us. I just want to see. It looks like we're still nowhere close to top 25. That's all I wanted to see there. Heisman watch. Meyer may go down on this list. He actually went up throughout all that. So he's number 1 on the list right now. 1,450 yards, 16 total touchdowns, and look who's number 3. Little old Justin Westerman. Who would have thought that was going to happen this year? But again, I've just tailored the offense around him as best as I could, and it's working out so far. 3,800 yards, 35 touchdowns, and we still got like 3 games to go. Technically 2 to ratchet those numbers up. So it would be cool if one of our guys got to win this thing. Would be pretty neat. Award semifinals. This is the first time we get to see this. So the Maxwell Award, there they are, Westerman and Meyer in the top 3. Really cool. I can't imagine anybody else. Let me just skim through here. Nope. The McNarick. No, I can't imagine anybody there. Westerman is number 1 right here. Let's just look at just comparing. So he's got 3,800 yards, 35 touchdowns. Here's the Texas Tech kid, 3,000 yards and 39. But we are leading the yards there. So it just comes down to touchdowns. I can see the Texas Tech kid getting over us. They're really big on touchdowns in this game. Walker Award. We don't run the ball. Wide receiver, Meyer, that is obvious. I can't imagine us having anybody else on there. Tight end, I'd love to see Sanders on there, and there he is. Wow, he made the list. He's 7th right now. Good for the freshman. I assume he's the only freshman on this list. No, there's a redshirt freshman for Miami. Good for him. But we got a true freshman on there, and he is one of our own. Really excited about that. Offensive lineman, we will not have anybody on here. We don't run the ball enough to get those pancakes. Same with center. We don't have anybody that would be on there. Lombardi, no. Linebacker, Horn, I wish. Horn hasn't really done a whole lot this year, if you notice. Like interceptions, big tackles, strip sack. I don't really remember him doing a lot this year. I'm glad to have him on the team, don't get me wrong, but he just hasn't been super impactful. Thorpe Award, I wish Coach would be on there. I'm hoping he gets on the freshman All-American team. Groza Award, no. Punter, we don't punt enough. What about returner? There's Harley. Good for him. He has 285 kick return yards, 302 punt return yards, and 3 touchdowns. For some reason, I thought he had 4, but looks like he's got 3. Let's see if he can finish out with that. So it's really cool to see somebody on that list. Coach of the Year, we're number 1. So we are up for a bunch of awards. We will keep up with this throughout the remainder of the season. Players of the Week. Quarterback for UAB had a good game. Outside linebacker for UCLA had a good game. What about the Big East? Wide receiver Eric Harley because of the 2 touchdowns and close to 200 yards of total special teams return yards. Then cornerback Jeremy Fields. I guess that was the play of the game, the pick 6 to kind of seal the deal. We had a lot of big plays in that game, though. Conference standings. So we have officially won the conference. Well, technically, no. Technically, that's not the case. So we got South Florida and Louisville coming up. We got a 2-game lead on everybody. But we haven't played Louisville yet. We need to beat Louisville. Well, we at least need to beat South Florida. If we beat South Florida, then we're going to win the conference. So the next game is humongous. Win it, then it's not going to make a difference. But if we lose these next 2 games and Louisville wins out, Louisville's going to win the conference. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But let's go check out our team info screen. So Massey is out for 3 weeks. That's huge for us. He's a big part of our passing attack. But Westerman, Massey, and Meyer, offensive leaders, defensive leaders. Johnson, Peterson, and Fields. And let's go to South Florida. They're having a terrible year. They're at 2-5. They got a defensive end out. They got a wide receiver out. Their quarterback's just doing okay. Their leading rusher, leading receiver, they're just okay. I mean, nobody seems to be doing anything crazy here. And their last game, they got beat by Rutgers by 1. So that's who we got coming up. And that is South Florida. And that is without our number 1 halfback, who technically is our number 2 receiver. And we're going to take on South Florida. They got just a little bit more talent than we do, but they're not doing anything well other than pass defense. But we will definitely put that to the test. Hopefully we can get the win. If we win, we will be back-to-back Big East champions. Let's see if we can pull that off. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.